Hello there, I'm Nigel Mill. Welcome back to another episode of Frostpunk 2. Last episode, I gotta be 100% honest with you. Last episode, I did not like the direction that Frostpunk 2 was going because I'm such a fan of the first one. And between yesterday and today, I played a little bit of the Utopia Builder by myself. I played like 10 minutes of this area and I realized while it is forsaking the beloved elements of Frostpunk 1 that I absolutely love, it forsook, it completely, this game completely ignored that part, which is very bad, in my opinion. While it did that, the other things that it focused on, which was the idea tree, the factions, the Frostlands, the grander scale of the game that Frostpunk 2 focused in, that part, I dipped my toes into it. I didn't learn everything that there is about the game, but when I dipped my toes in it, that was a completely different world that I enjoyed, It is a damn shame that one part of Frostpunk game got forgotten, but the other part of me that played Frostpunk 2 for what it was, I did enjoy the new things in it, even if it forsook the old ones, but whatever. I'm probably going to make a review of this game when I finish it, but for now, last episode I went through the prologue and now I am in chapter 1 of the game, of the story mode. Oh, by the way, I have to correct myself. I have to correct now. This face is creepy, but I guess that's me. The steward that is going to lead the people. I guess it's randomly chosen for me. What face will come up. Something I need to correct myself with. In the last episode, I was very confused to what New London was. I thought that it was not, a place. I thought it was a place that wasn't showed in Frostpunk 1, but it actually is the first scenario. The Londoners moved away from London because the world was failing, and then the new London, the London people that walked away from London made located themselves in a crater, and they put the generator to heat them up in that crater, and then you play as the city of New London. Weird that one of the scouts from New London in the last episode was found dead, and then it gave me the chance to go the hope route, the faith route, or the security route, let's say. But anyways, are you ready to fail our people? I sure am. Let's continue. I don't know if this was displayed on the last episode, so I'm gonna leave it be. Ah yes, this was in the last episode, but I'm still going to leave it be. If you remember, on the prologue, I didn't sacrifice the seals, and I did not sacrifice the elders. We survived without making extreme decisions. And it was all thanks to me. But look at this. You know, you got trains, you got roads, you got cars. All the houses are upgraded to maximum. This is what I don't like about Frostpunk 2. This is what I don't like, that everything is already built for me automatically, instead of, you know, intimately and slowly building up the city around the generator. Now the Frostpunk 2 is focused outside your main city instead of the city that you are surviving in. That part I don't like, but the part that I do like is the everything around it was done pretty damn good. Anyways, coal is running out. The captain is dead. He has, as he weakened, the growing division brought city maintenance to a grinding halt. Now, New London is left to suffer the consequences. As steward, it is your charge to lead, but you must prove yourself. The overcrowded city is now low on resources. Use this warmer year to build more shelter. Secure coal and power generator back on. Let's get to work. Boom! Wait a moment. Generator is disabled. Why? Oh, no coal. Well, how cold is it? Not very cold. But we have until the first... No. What is this? Is this like 10 days, 20 days, 30 days, 40 days? So in 40 days, it's gonna get colder. We have to secure coal before that happens. We also need housing. Goods, I never... When I played by myself, I never really got the chance to get goods. What is this? General decreased by cold. Our population remains stable, so there's no fucking. Got it. 4,800 people, more than 50% are working. So here's what I mean. This area around, you know, the things that Frostpunk 2 focuses on, by my surprise, I thought that I was gonna hate it, because it was so drastically different from the first game. But when I tried it, yeah, it was pretty good, and I didn't get outside the area where scouts go in my playtime. So I figured out that you can go beyond the lands with the scouts, and that is, you know, that is straight from Frostpunk 1, which I am very excited to experience. But let me see here. Alright. So this is the surrounding area that you get the materials from, like wood piles and construct factories and whatnot, and then everything outside of it you can't construct out of, but it goes into the territory of the Frostlands, where a new game mechanic is supposed to be there. And you unlock it by going through the old way stations and building this in there. I think that's how it goes. But so there is no idea tree. There is a research institute. This is the tech tree from the Frostpunk 1, but it's named idea tree instead of tech tree. This is where you create your laws, which I haven't gotten to. I dipped my toes in the idea tree a little bit, but some of the ideas require you to have some laws in there, just like in the first game. Stockpiles are here. There is a heating hub, and the frost breaking that I overused last episode, and now I know how to use. So, coal. Coal. I need to go in this direction. This is materials. We don't have any materials. No, we have a full stockpile of materials, so we don't need materials for a very long while. Housing is essential, because if it's too cold outside and you have unfulfilled housing, your people are going to be sick, they're gonna get diseases, they can freeze to death, and all that stuff, and we don't want that. The thing is, the scope of the population in Frostpunk 2 is much, 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 much bigger than in Frostpunk 1. In Frostpunk 1, you had a maximum of 600 people, depending on the difficulty you're playing at. In here, as you can see, you can go to 8,000 and above, I bet. So, that's something different about the game. So, alright, I need to build shelters here, little pockets of heat. This is a crevasse, sheltered from wind, yeah. And another shelter from wind over here, so those are the best places that you can build your houses in. Oh, exposed to the wind, you get less heat, but you can house more, probably on the vertical thingamajigs. But let me see. I have... Okay, so last episode I needed scrap to make things. Now there's heat stamps instead, which is a form of currency. Let's say you took the scrap metal and you made it quarters, cents, nickels, dimes, all that stuff. That's how it works in Frostpunk 2. So, to Frostbreak, I need all of this. Because Frostbreak to the shallow coal seam and construct an extraction district, turn on the generator, construct new housing districts to address the lack of shelter. I'm on it, Chief. I mean, I'm the Chief. So, yeah, sure. Boom, 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 boom. There you go. I'm gonna wait until the frost breaking is done. I have more heat stamps, and each district of houses is not individual houses anymore like in Frostpunk 1, which is why I don't like and like the game at the same time. Shelter. And I can put shelters here. Of course, I need different, I need to create a certain amount of segments in order to complete everything. You can't go half-assed anymore. Or you cannot build, you cannot build individually the houses anymore. Your population takes care of it automatically in this game, which is another point that I do not like. So 40, no, this outputs 20 houses, so I need a whole lot more. Then I put more over here. Boom, boom, boom. And then I am guessing I've spread out, because even if I put more houses in here, the heat bar will not increase anymore. So I'm just putting some houses outside instead. And if I am close to another district, when they're huddled together, you get even more heat efficiency. Boom, boom, boom. And then Boom, boom, because they are close to other districts. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how much is the extraction? 40 heat stamps. So I would need at least 80 heat stamps. I have enough workforce, so I'm going to continue building houses. Boom. 2, 3, 4, 5. These people are gonna be living in a vertical housing. They're gonna construct the houses inside the mountain. That's gonna be something. Anyways, let's see what else can we go to. We do need food. There is already food there. Fertile soil. Deep fertile soil. I don't know how to construct deep drills. City Hall. I don't know how to do that yet, but we do have some food here. We don't need materials. That's a whole bunch of materials over there. I don't think we need it. Prefabs are always important. Goods, I don't know how to make goods. So let's see. Just in case, I want to make more to this way. I have more frost breaking. I'm gonna wait until this frost breaking is finished so I can continue onwards. Fast forward, there you go. Heat stamps, there you go, it's like scrap metal but currency instead. That thing is done. I can make more. Boom, 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 there you go. Frost break. Once that's done, housing is completed. Now, this is what I don't understand. Expanding districts. I could, instead of 6 segments that I need to put down, I could expand it to 3 hexagonal segments, but I don't know if it matters too much. It is cheaper, but I think you also get less housing. But the good thing about expanding buildings is that you can put specialized buildings like research stations when you get enough space to expand. Like, let's say here, expand the district to increase its output and provide 1 additional building slot. There is an empty building slot over here. I can put the council hall there, but I can't put the research institute there, unfortunately. So the only way to do so is by expanding, but again, it is cheaper to expand, but you get less housing per expansion in my testing so far. So let's see, heat is bad. I was about to build extraction joints. Now the extraction goes up to 6. So 1, 2, 3, bam, bam, bam. There you go. Boom. This is not done frostbreaking, right? No, it's done. It's done frostbreaking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. They build little roads. That's a neat detail. That's all the coal. That is all the fuel that we will get in the map for now. I don't know if I need to expand a bit more to the, you know, to the things over there, but just in case I will. This time I'm not gonna overuse the frost breaking. I have learned my lesson. I have learned my lesson. What's this food stockpile? Alright. Food districts. Output. Food. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah! Just not enough. But I can expand it, I think. Right? I think I can expand it once it is done constructing. If that's the case, then I didn't need 2 extractors over there. But let's see. The city is losing heat fast. Will the steward manage? Just watch! Just watch me. Just watch. 2, 3, bam, 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 bam. Oh yeah, you get heat stamps progressively throughout the, you know, depending on how many population you have, it's like the tax. You get the tax as the steward, and you get to do things with the money that the people give you. This town is completely cold, there's no heat, nobody is using the train cars, nobody is using the little glowing lights that they have. Oh, you build more generators? How is that possible? How can you build more Are those steam hubs or real generators? Because if I understand the lore of the game, generators are extremely rare and extremely hazardous and hard to construct. So fast forward. So 150. Let's see. Yeah, I could have expanded it, but it's only 3 things that I could expand it to. Even with all of this coal, it is still not enough. Total output is 120 coal. Central District, can I enable the generator? Did you hear? The steward ordered us to set up a new extraction district in the canyon. Yes, I did. Now, get the fuck off my thing. Deactivated, no fuel. Boom. Scraping the barrel. Good work, steward. We have secured a new coal deposit. It's part of the last vein in New London. It is the last vein. There are still some deposits left, but they won't last for long. I agree. We'll need to improve our mining to use it efficiently, but the city's communications are voicing different ideas on how to do it. We need to decide whose ideas are worth pursuing. This is where the idea tree comes in and where the factions chime in to the solutions that you need to decide. So, no, wait a moment. So now we have a surplus. The complete demand for now is 150, and the output that we are putting is 150, so it balances out. Then we are actually stockpiling more coal at the other side. It will be filled in 78 weeks, but the problem is these ores will only have a limited amount. 356 weeks, that's a pretty good amount of weeks. But yeah, we need to build a research institute, but to do that, we need to expand one of the housings. Expand an existing housing district. Yeah, there you go. What about this? Can I expand this? Yeah, I could, but 1, 2, 3. There you go. Once that's done, construct the newly researched building in the extraction district. What? You mean the research institute? Now I need 100 heat stamps. I ran out of heat stamps. This... I could expand it further. I could, but I don't have enough heat stamps. I'm gonna wait until that city expands.
The steward appreciates all your adoring letters.
I know. Moses Barlow, Faithkeeper. Now pray a whiteout doesn't collapse it all like the last time. Well, if you would have listened to your steward in Frostpunk 1, maybe you wouldn't be in this situation. Anyways, Research Institute, now you get to be highlighted with a beam of dark energy where it is put. Unfortunately, unlike in the first game, you cannot put it by yourself. The game decides where to put it for you instead. That is also one of the things that I do not like. I don't have any heat stamps, so I cannot do anything else. What is? The generator wakes. A child is born. What a miracle. People gather around the generator tower as it wakes with a thundering shudder and bestows heat on us yet again. This is the heart of the city, our last line of defense against the cold, our first hope for a new future, any future. Steward, there's a couple who says their first child, a daughter, was born at the exact moment the generator sprang to life again. They called her Lily May. They asked that you bless her. You gave us hope back. Thanks to you, our child may yet have a future ahead of her. People are hopeful there is a future for them after all. Very well, Lily May. I shall keep tabs on you. I shall await your growth with heightened expectations. May your life be warm and wind spare your paths. You are blessed, Lily May. You are blessed. Anyways, this is where trust is. Decreased by unproven steward. Well, I am new. And these are the factions that inhabit your city. New Londoners. Fuck these people in Frostpunk 1. They are a pain to deal with. Faithkeepers, Frostlanders. So, and then tension greatly increased by notable cold, disease. Disease? Where can I see disease at? There was a button that I could press to look at what diseases there are, but I don't remember. Wait, oh, right here. Right. Hunger absent, disease notable, extremely increased by cold. This is negative 20 Celsius, but we do have heat. Our heat requirement is on a surplus. We are building coal, so this is going to drop down. Squalor, crime. Well, we don't have enough goods, so there's that. Let us build the idea shack, shall we? There you go. Research institute constructed. We can now research new ideas. Boom. Stuart. Different ideas. Communities of New London. A small crowd gathers outside the new research institute, arguing about how to exploit the last coal veins. The Faith Keepers and New Londoners want us to lean on machine-powered mining, but the Frostlanders would have us pursue a more frugal solution. They would never display such discord under the captain's rule. You have to choose who to entrust with developing their ideas. The communities of New Londoners have different perspectives. You may not be able to please everyone. Show me your options. Show me. And this is the tech tree from the first Frostpunk. Idea tree. We need new ideas to move forward. However, different communities may propose delivering answers to the same issue. They will only pursue solutions that align with their worldview. Choosing a community to develop an idea will improve your relations with that community. I see. So, this is what impressed me. You get heating, resources, Frostland City, society, hubs, a whole bunch of shit to research, right? That impressed me. But what do we need to do? Coal mines. This is marked with a quest down below here. I don't have enough heat stamps. Every idea costs heat stamps to do. So let's see what this idea is. No one shares this idea. Faith Keepers agree with this idea. So these two have the same proposition, but the Frostlanders have a different kind of proposition. Let's hear about it. How can we mine more coal? Dust coal mine. Constructed in extraction districts. Mining operation where residue coal dust is sucked up and compressed into briquettes to make maximum use of the resource. It costs 400 workforce requirement, 150 coal output, but the disease is slightly increased, and 20 materials demand increase. Construction cost, that, and that for that building. Then these two are the same. If I go with this plan, I will please both of these. So let's hear about their proposition. How can we mine more coal? Blasting coal mine. That's very destructive. Operation using explosive drilling to rapidly exploit coal deposits, generating noxious fumes. Squalor is increased. 60 materials demand. It costs that much, and that much. Less workforce, but we have plenty workforce. Disease is a problem, but it says it is slightly increased versus the is increased option. So for now I'm going with the Frostlanders when I get enough heat stamps ready. I need to pass the time. There you go. 5 registered as sick. Yeah, the cold is there. It's still there. Okay. Idea trees. Coal mine. I'm going to sign this idea. And then it takes some time. You can see right here, 0%. And it takes some time until it is built. In the meantime, while the time is passing, well, let's see. Food district, 40 heat stamps. Alright. Let's pass the time. 40 heat stamps. I could expand this. No, it requires 50 heat stamps instead. Poopy. Alright, let's see. Alright, a new food district. The demand increases to 40 heat and 25 materials, but outputs 50 food. 40, 25, 50. To expand it... it just costs heat stamps. So 50, 40, 25. And what happens when it is expanded? Boom. Boom. I need to frost break one more time. Requires 30 heat stamps. For now, 50, 40, 25.
Do not be alarmed by any unusual noises coming
60,
from the generator.
40, 25.
Maintenance work is
The output increased without the demand increasing. That is very interesting. Because that just means that the best way to play this game is to just make one district and just expand the hell out of it, instead of making many multiple districts to connect the resources together. But the thing is, I can't expand anymore. So that is bad. Can I expand here? Yes. Interesting. Anyways, in any case, I need to frost break a whole lot more. There you go. Then I'm going to pass the time. 5 people have returned to work. What is it? Deacon Grace. 51 Priestess. Praying to the generator. Such relief to have you back on. Oh, holy generator, provider and sustainer, our light, our hearts, our shining beacon. Hear our prayer. Make us instruments of your light, that we might fill the hearts of our flock with your radiance, and forever fight against the cold of the frost. May you forever warm our path. The generator is revered and beloved by the Faith Keepers. As long as you don't turn zealous, and as long as you don't turn murderous, you can worship the generator how many times you want. Boom. Okay, frost breaking is complete. I still have more time. Like 40 heat stamps. Got it. There you go, 40 heat stamps complete. The heat requirement will go up, but we need to expand anyway, so boom. We need to get a stockpile of food. Materials are now decreasing, so we also need materials on the side. Did I mine materials? Ta-da-da. Yeah, I did get to some materials. Boom. Oh, there you go. Frost break. Dust coal mine. New building proposed by the Frostlanders. Where's the new building? Extraction. Dust coal mine. Requires 69 more 80 heat stamps. Demand for materials goes up, so good thing that I am on my way to getting more materials. Empty building slot. This goes there, I presume. So I need to pass the time. Okay, now we are increasing in food. So no more food production for now. Coal is rising up. Materials is not rising up. I need 80 heat stamps.
Beware of frostbite. Keep
Beware.
your face and ears covered.
Keep your damn face out of the cold. Disease goes up. That's bad. But, what does it do? Mining operation where residue coal dust is sucked up and compressed into briquettes to make maximum use of the resource. Output 150 coal. Cool. But this is already making 120 coal. That just more than doubles the output. More than doubles the output. I need 40 heat stamps. There you go. I succeeded. A place to settle differences. With the new mine, the impending doom of depleting coal is postponed. Yet differences between communities remain. The weakening captain wanted to establish a council to settle them. He didn't live to see it though. It falls to you, Steward. The people of New London want a say in how it's run. The first decision, whether you should continue to lead the city. We need a council. For that, I need 80 heat stamps. But hold on. Hold on. First, I need 40 heat stamps. Alright. There you go. Now I need to... These are prefabs. We are running low on prefabs. Damn. I need to frost break more of this just to get the best bang for the buck. So 40 heat stamps again. There you go. Extraction 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. A district full of materials to mine. Now that is perfect. Now I need a council which costs 80 heat stamps. And then prefabs are going to be a problem soon enough. Uh-oh, it's getting cold.
Bundle up. It's getting colder.
Damn, it's getting colder. So the output has increased by a lot. I need to build another one of these just to offset the stockpile that we have. How much was that? 80 heat stamps, but I don't have the workforce. Okay, now we are getting into very dangerous territory where there's not enough people working to do the things. So I'm gonna let the coal stay like that for now, and I'm going to focus on getting 80 heat stamps instead. Enough debating. Let's set up a council and put the stewardship to a vote. Good. This will supply us at least for a while. Yep. Yes, but it will not last long. We need to search outside the city. Ah, that's why I frost broke. The way stations. That's exactly why, my good friends. 80 heat stamps. 6 registered as sick. District employment. District employment can be manually controlled by the district panel, but less people working on it means, well, less effective that the thing is going to be. What can I do here? Is it stagnant? Yeah, it's stagnant, so I could afford that. Materials are still going down, unfortunately. How many weeks will it last? 39 weeks? That's not good. But let's decide, let's put a council hall first. Boom. And then to expand this, I need 50 heat stamps. And pretty soon we will have to worry about prefabs.
Help us keep you warm. Report all
Hey, I know of a good tactic to keep yourself warm is to get close to the opposite sex and fuck. You know, marry.
Stewart.
Stewart. First council session. The city decides. Anticipation fills the air as the council opens. The captain ruled with a firm hand for years, but those times died with him. Now the communities of the city want their say. The Faith Keepers are the only organized faction and have a strong opinion on everything. They are devoted to what they claim was the late captain's vision. A godly society built on progress, equality, and tradition. New Londoners and Frostlanders clash over our survival strategy, though neither has a firm stance on economic or social issues. Then there are those who view the Faith Keepers with contempt for their role in New London's history, but they keep to the shadows. For now. Based on your handling of the coal crisis, the first decision is whether you should maintain your role as steward. Okay. Am I going to vote? Open session? Oh, it's a cutscene. Let's see if the people want to keep me or not. They have no reason not to, right? The council. When you return to the council in the future, you will be able to propose new laws to vote upon. But for now, a special vote needs to happen. The communities of New London have to accept you as their leader. Be careful. If you fail, this will be the end of your rule. I see. I can get kicked out. Click on the delegate to view their profile. The Frostlanders, Faith Keepers, New Londoners. Okay. Delegate session voting in 10 weeks, 0 days. Vote of confidence. Should the steward remain in power? If this vote fails, the delegates will immediately remove you from office. Well, that's... I want to avoid that from happening. But I have 65 hesitant people that are not voting just yet. So... let's see here. Let's see the profiles. The New Londoners. 45% of the city. Attached to the city and the generator, citizens of New London have strayed together through thick and thin. They value technology, which they credit off for getting through the Great Storm. They seek to pass community service, city deployment effort. What do you mean? Is that the idea that they want? Faith Keepers. Oh my god. This is their manifest. 1. Progress. Humankind has rightful domination over nature through machines and automaton. We will conquer the frost. They seek to pass community service, city deployment effort. That's the same as the New Londoners. Equality. Contagion prevention. Supported quarantine, tradition, childhood, family acceptanceship, unlock, hold evening prayers, community actions, and the Faith Keepers pray, with the people and preach the better days lie ahead. Good relations perk. Serenity sermons. Tension is decreased. What about the Frostlanders? You see, the Faith Keepers are the minority of the people in the city, but they want a lot of stuff being done. A lot. So what is this? Vote or negotiate. Negotiate with delegates and try to influence the way they vote. You are tolerated. Okay. What is this? Guided voting cannot be invoked because guiding voting charter law must be in force. I don't have that. The council. This is where delegates vote on for laws. Laws can greatly impact the city and affect its zeitgeist. So you can propose laws. However, they must be voted by the majority to take effect. Huh. In some special cases, such as laws from the rule category, a 2/3 majority is required to pass the vote. Okay. So this is already a whole lot more complicated than Frostpunk 1. I need more people with me than against me, so I would want to negotiate, right? Negotiations. Not all laws you propose will have widespread support. You can negotiate to have a better chance of a vote passing. After choosing a group to negotiate with, you can decide what to promise them in exchange for voting along with your proposal. That includes actions such as enacting a law they desire, building or destroying a building, or using an action towards a particular community or faction. This is a whole lot more complicated than Frostpunk 1, by the way. Making a promise in negotiation will make all hesitant delegates in the chosen community vote for the proposed law. All of them. That's very enticing. Additionally, some delegates who are against the law will also switch sides. Oh, cool. The same logic applies if you want to vote against the law. Interesting. Huh. So they want community... They want community shit, right? Wait a moment. What do they want? Community service. Community service. Community service. They all want community service. So... I want the majority of people with me, so... Vote for... my terms. They will vote for passing the law during the next vote. Vote for... and their terms? Enact city development effort. Everyone must support the production of prefabs to help expansion of the city. Main district produces a small amount of prefabs. This is a step towards progress. Yes. Research. Blasting the coal mine. Ventilation tower. City development efforts is what they wanted, right? Or city development effort. They seek to pass city development effort. Okay, so vote for a new law being passed. Okay, if I do this, it goes to the T, it goes to the T, it goes to the T. Okay, law supported. Enact law city development effort. Cool. Then, already negotiated. Vote for weather adjusted shifts. Huh. Community action of faith keepers. Condemn? Publicly condemn this faction and its members. They will lose members and potentially lose seats in the council. That's not good. I don't want to pin them against each other. Survivalist headquarters. Base of operations where staff officers subject hand-picked scouts to intensive drilling and oversee exploring expeditions. Exploration time is decreased. Territory threat level is decreased. I don't want to dip my toes too much into things. You know, I don't want to promise too many things. But vote. I pass.
Your eyes have it.
Thank you, thank you. I shall be your steward. I will protect all of you, and you shall forever show me loyalty and respect. What? I mean, yes. I see. Fuel for the future. What is that sound? As steward, you shall remain then. Good. There are challenges ahead. Expanding coal extraction is a great success, but the vein will only last so long. We need to explore the Frostland for a permanent source of fuel. Otherwise, the city will have no future at all. We must find more fuel. So, the things around here, around the city, are like the wood piles, the coal piles, the trees, and the scrap piles, and the core piles from Frostpunk 1, where if you gather all of them, then you will no longer be able to do anything else. You know, you will no longer be able to acquire more materials. But when you go outside in the Frostlands, you can build little stations and settlements to mine things and, you know, explore and hopefully find some cores and all of that stuff in the Frostlands. That always helps. So we must find more fuel.
The votes are in. New London.
Access to Frostland. Yeah, here we go. I was afraid that this wasn't gonna be in the game, but it is. You need to reach beyond your city to not only survive, but to thrive. Logistic districts give access to the Frostland. Keep in mind that they can only be constructed in a place of old way station at the edges of any city or colony area. By exploring and exploiting the world outside of the capital city, you can provide your people with nearly everything they need. You can switch between the Frostland view and the city view by clicking the bottom of the top right corner. Cool. That's very cool. How much do I need? 40 heat stamps. That's alright. How much do I need to expand this? I can't. 50 heat stamps. Alright. I am not following anyone down this path. I refuse. Well, too bad for you. What is this? Council. Ah, new law. Right. Council in recess. What did they want? Did they not want a idea? A past city development effort. Promise to New Londoners. Time left 1 week. City development effort? What, how can I pass? What? City development? Like this? City development effort. Huh. I need 50 heat stamps. City development effort? Who would ever agree to that? What is city development effort? I think it's an idea. What is the best way to compensate labor? Equal pay. Labor is labor, and thus, and all will earn equally, and this will eliminate discrepancies between the workers and the elite. Alright. Maintenance duty. Everyone must share the burden of maintaining the city's machinery and infrastructure. Materials demand is significantly decreased. Alright. Housing block. Residential tower providing functional shelter with basic amenities to workers and their families, supported by the city. Residential tower designed to provide shelter for a large number of citizens in a limited amount of space. Let's maintenance. Let's do maintenance duty. It takes 10 weeks, but this time left is only 1 week. What does... Again, what does city development mean? Anywho, I'll worry about that later. Right now I need 40 heat stamps. So, continue. Alright, logistics. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom. There you go. Logistics down. Oh, it's all the way down there. Come on, man. You need to community service. No common rules. No common rules. Voluntary and unfocused communal efforts does not yield any significant gains for the city. Effects. No effects. Alternative laws. Expedition support. City development effort. Heat pipe watch. Service exemptions. So I need to promise to the Frostlanders, so I need to fulfill this promise if I don't want to lose trust. So... But what do I need to... Do I need to wait the 4 weeks in order to do anything in here? Or do I need to... Huh. Guard enforcers... Unassigned... So the council has, like in the first game, a cooldown. You can't sign laws willy-nilly, like in the first game. You have to wait a certain amount until you can do anything here. And by God, there's a lot of laws in this game now. Jesus. Alright, continue. Continue. The council
has broken down and is blocking traffic. Technicians are on their way.
An automaton has broken down. And okay, so now I can propose a law. Law proposal: 10 weeks, 0 days. You know, faith keepers, whatever. If I want to keep my promise, I will go to community service. Then I want to... Well, most people are, you know, in favor of this law, so I can propose this law and I don't need to negotiate with anybody else because the majority of people that are in the city are the New Londoners and the other faction. The Frostlanders and the New Londoners. But it does say it's supported by all factions. It does say it's supported by everybody, but if that's the case, then why are there people against it? Anyways, propose. Vote. I don't need, you know, to negotiate with anybody. I just vote, and that's it.
Hear ye, hear ye.
Law
The
passed.
eyes have it.
I know, I am awesome. New Londoners demands demand. New Londoners are delighted you kept your word. They now look upon your rule more positively and consider you a leader with integrity. Relations with the New Londoners improve. Trust rises. So, at the bottom, I would... Oh! I think wait a fucking moment, okay? Wait. So, relations are favorable. I can call in orders now. I mean, favors. Cool. Trust is up. Now, for the Frostlands, find the permanent source of fuel outside the city. New London, population 8,000. Frozen Bay. Foothills. The Gorge. Highlands. And I hope there's many more things. So, all do maintenance. New law. Let's see. Possible findings. Frostland dwellers. Required 10. What does 10 mean? This? The teams, the scouts. Get it, got it. Base requirement, -10 Frost teams. Frozen Bay. Over 30 years ago, the Imperial Exploration Company landed here to build the region's generators. A few hastily diminished piers still stick out of the ice, a faded reminder of their short-lived purpose. That's not what I'm looking for. These windswept foothills used to be thoroughly explored, but whiteouts have erased the paths and safe houses we constructed. The area had a coal mine, though. Maybe there's leftover coal there still. Open territory, Threat level safe. Possible findings. Prefabs. Cores. And Frostland dwellers. But where's the coal? Gorge. Dangerous. Huh. This is where I need to go. 15 weeks and 5 days. Launch expedition. I don't have enough for anything else. I don't know how I get more of these scouts. Wait, whoa, what's this? Makeshift shelters. Overpopulation and dwindling fuel reserves force many residents of New London to take refuge in these temporary shelters built around a small hot spring. Its inhabitants wait conditions to improve enough for them to return home. Huh. Where can I see that quest in here? Wait a moment. First of all, how do I make more teams? Ah, by expanding this thing. Got it. Now, I do have 5 Frostland teams. But the problem is I'll get 2,605 people here. And that means I will need to build a whole lot more houses. I don't have enough prefabs. Let's more workforce, right? More workforce. These shelters, try that. They have all since returned to New London. Now this site is a way station for our scouts. Oh, interesting. This area right here. Oh, it's all the way out in the Frostlands. I don't know what that means. But, what I do know... Uh-oh. 12 are sick. That's not good. I need prefabs. The problem is I don't have enough workforce. I need 600 workforce. Population growth. 1,199 people live among us. That's easy. I just need 2 more expansions and that's it. One, 2, 3. There you go. Construct. Stewart. The city grows. Population growth. Stewart, a new count has revealed significant growth in our population in recent weeks. Some attributes the rise to an influx of settlers from the Frostlands, others to births, outnumbering deaths. Whatever the case, we have adjusted our calculations for the city's needs to reflect the new numbers. I see. I'm gonna get enough housing. Oh! Enough people! Workforces! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. If I go over here and get the heat bonus, I will attract squalor bonus at the same time. So that's not good. The heat is good, but the other things, no. Now I can go here because they're both factories, so there you go. So prefabs, materials, ish. I need a whole bunch of materials. 50 heat stamps. Got it. Oh, wow. Why negative 37? Why? Why? That was negative 2 before. Wait, is this infinite? Ooh. Okay. I'll get that. And then I need to expand my city a whole lot more. That needs 50 heat stamps.
Remember to keep your heat lamp maintained. It might just save your life.
Expedition, 52%. Food is decreasing. But we need to worry about materials now. Like right now. And for that, I think I need better things in resources, right? I think I need sawmills. So let's see. Massive sawmill in which frozen wood is cut into usable materials without undergoing any treatment, speeding up the process but exposing people to mold spores and fungi. That's not good. 60 heat. Massive sawmill. Loading frozen wood directly into mulching machines that separate usable materials from waste byproducts. 3. The heat is going to be a problem, but sign bad idea. Delegate session. What do you know? What do you want? What is this? Delegate session. Voting is now 10 weeks, 0 days. Maintenance duty. All do maintenance. Everyone must share the burden of maintaining the city's machinery and infrastructure. Materials demand is significantly decreased. That's good. Why don't you people want it? Why don't you people want it? So, goods, mass-produced goods, mass-produced goods, maintenance duty, all do maintenance, expedition support, so, alright. I can change proposal? Ah. So this is what they want. Everyone must share their burden. Okay. People are divided. Why are they divided? This is a good thing for everybody. Negotiate. Who? Alright. I gotta try to please the New Londoners, right? So these are the things they want. Blasting coal mine. I don't know about that. Chemical hothouse. Industrial size hothouse where chemical nutrients are injected into tubs of crops to accelerate their growth. That sounds... That sounds very exploitative. Research and hold votes. Machine-centric shifts. To put less pressure on workers, workplaces must keep machines powered around the clock and adjust working hours accordingly. I like this. I like that. Vote! There you go.
The proposed law has been approved.
The proposed law has been approved. Auto maintenance is now in force. Cool. Now what do I need to do? Worker shifts. I need 50 heat stamps now. But materials. Oh, 38 weeks? Cool. Everyone needs to keep our city from falling apart. Yes, that's it. Very important. Cindy's pa went and got her governess like she's gonna be a duchess or something. Not on our watch. We roughed up the little bitch, alright? Ferguson's boys would learn this too. If they try and wife us again tonight, we'll put razors and say we'll cut out their eyes. It'll be good fun. But what we want is a proper rumble. Short boys only. Come on, who wants to play? The lack of law regulating childhood is causing tensions to rise throughout the city. What the fuck is wrong with these demon childs? These children are demons. The fuck? These children are demons. Where do I find strength to do this maintenance? Crime. Crime increases with your population. The more people means more troublemakers. Lack of goods also intensifies the problem. As improvision, people will commit acts of crime out of desperation. That's bad. That's bad. How do I increase the goods scarcity? How do I increase? The steward promises will be this city's ruin. Who said that? Otis? Otis Goodman? How dare you? When one door closes, the first crack. Steward, the Faith Keepers have begun their monthly processions. visiting each door in the city as a symbol of the captain's presence alive in every home. However, a select group of Frostlanders refuse to leave their doors open. We aren't getting in the way, we just don't want strangers barging into our home, one says. We are all one flock under his wing, urged the priest. How can we be united if one of us steps away? What should we do? Support all doors open? No. This subgroup of Frostlanders will oppose this decision. Relationship will improve with Newlanders and Faithkeepers. Stop the procession. This is an invasion of privacy and a waste of time. This subgroup of Frostlanders will support this decision. Relationship will worsen with that and that. Do not interfere. We have more pressing matters to deal with. This is the worst thing to do. You know, if you should respect their privacy. You should respect their privacy. So, go on, get and go on. Why is this not expanding? You know, why are houses not being fulfilled? Why? That don't make no sense. Oh, it did increase. I just didn't look at it. What? What is? Rusted engine. The jettisoned secondary engine of a dreadnought. Under its hull, we found the core. An irreproducible component from before the frost that we can put to power our most advanced technology. Fissures in ice suggest the dreadnought traveled for the frozen bay a long time ago. Dismantle the wreck. 2 cores, Frostpunk teams, come back later. Old observatory. The towering structure opens attracts outcasts and scavengers who would rather live together in cold isolation than follow the laws of New London. The settlement has been in decline since the collapse of the observation tower. Some may be willing to reconsider their situation and join us in the city. And this abandoned coal mine, exactly what we needed. A mining complex inhabited by children a long time ago. Over the years, they grew older and become citizens of New London's. The last miners were ordered home by the captain, but we know some coal remains in the shafts. The approach trail is in poor condition, but we found a warehouse with prefabs the captain intended to use to improve it. We could take them or leave them in place if they want to use the mine again. Using the mine will take more Frostland teams. 300 prefabs. Keep the prefabs. Future miners will surely appreciate a maintained trail. Yeah. I want that mine fully operational. So, what is this? Trails? Trails is a basic type of connection which allows you to send resources between different places in the Frostland and are required to operate outposts. To start building a trail, click the Nyeh button. You can also start a trail construction from the panel of the element that requires it, e.g. outposts. Interesting. Trails are built in sections. While the construction in each trail has a fixed Frostland team requirements, each section will increase the cost of building the trail. Once researched, you can construct skyways instead of trails. To transport more resources, skyways increase the outpost efficiency and capacity of the resource transfer between outpost and city. Interesting. Interesting. Connect. How many materials are we talking about? Here. Here. Oh. No. Here. Oh. Wait, wait, what? I am so confused. Let me look at the trails again. That is a clusterfuck of things. That is a complete clusterfuck. Oh! Whew. Well, that is a problem. Feral children, yeah, execute those children. Fuck them. Steward, 5 children are dead and dozens lay wounded after 2 large youth gangs met for what they called a rumble. Most of the children were armed with knives. The fighting escalated to a full-scale battle. As the parents of the deceased mourn, many insist these children should not have been left unattended. True. Indeed, many backstreet alleys seem to be overtaken by uncared-for youth. Some areas are beginning to be dangerous even for adults. The persistent lack of a law regulating childhood is causing crime and tensions to rise even further. Commit to resolving the issue. These children are our future and they must be attended. Those children? Nah. Those motherfuckers, execute them. We don't need future criminals in our city. Execute them, or throw them out into the Frostlands. In any way, I want them gone. Tried for murder. That's right, I don't give a shit if they're 5-year-olds or 11-year-olds. They're piece of shit bastards. And they must learn the lesson. They must go into the Frostland and die of cold, and only then can they be redeemed by God. But not me. Only God can do it for you. Anyways, you will have 30 weeks to pass either one of family, apprenticeship, or mandatory school. Huh. Interesting. Society, childhood, family apprenticeship. Let's see. There's a UI glitch every once in a while that I can't really click on things, but you know. All children must work alongside one of their relatives so that they can learn their trade and continue the family tradition. Percentage of active workers is increased. Alright. Mandatory school. To guarantee that all children have the skills and knowledge needed for the city, we will establish a mandatory school program supported by the new city. Research speed is slightly increased. Heat stamps income per capita is slightly decreased. Oh, fine. We shall let them work to earn their place. Propose. For and against. I don't have to promise anything because everybody is for. I only need... Yeah, there you go. Passed.
Have spoken. The law takes effect.
You pieces of shit that murdered all their children, get back to your parents and be a slave to them. You're not free to go around the streets anymore. Childhood regulated. Cool. Finally, the crime can go down. Those pieces of shit. They murdered all their children in the streets just because they didn't feel loved? Man, get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? If one day those troublemakers would disappear, I would not really, you know, I would really never miss them anymore. That's just how it is. Anyways, I need to build some over here. It's just that it's weird because I can't really, you know, put fine, build that. Build that, and when I get enough heat stamps, tomorrow morning you're coming with me to the workshop. Hell yeah, take them. I don't want our child toiling in the mines. Well, too bad. If you would have known what they did to the other children, you also would want them in the mines too. Crime in the city. Oh, now we're talking about adults now. The crime problem in New London continues to worsen. Scarcity of goods may drive people to acts of crime when they don't see other ways to obtain necessities. Making goods available helps ensure people don't revert to a free-for-all. If they do, watchtowers and prisons might become necessary. It's also worth examining if our laws are helping us fight crime. It may be more difficult to ensure order if the population rises. If crime runs rampant, people might be injured or killed. Tensions will grow, and radicals among us will grow in popularity. We'd best ensure it does not come to this. Concerning level. Look. I have no idea how to increase our goods.
Steward.
I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know how. So
Steward.
oh, factories. Ah. I need factories to produce goods. Now I understand. Oh well. Ew well. Yes, we have a council, but will anything actually change? For years the Faithkeeper have just had their way, but if this is the chance to block some of their idiotic ideas, we could show the city reason, convince them to adapt to the Frost, to embrace this new ice age and fear ourselves, away from our addiction to the generator. I'll speak with the others tonight. Those who disagree with Faithkeeper views gather and discuss how they change the city. Cool.
The Evolvers are now officially recognized
Excuse
by
me?
the city. Evolver delegates will be joining the next council session.
A new voice. Evolvers. 522 Frostlanders have organized in a faction. Those Evolvers prize cold rationality, personal achievement, and adaptation to the Frost by any means necessary. They dislike this city development effort, a family apprenticeship, and all do maintenance. Everything that I did? Alright. I see. Oh, look at this. So the mining thing is active. Cool. This is operated by Frostland teams, right? Yeah, requirements 10. Why don't I dismantle the wreck? There you go. Okay, cores. What do I need cores for? Cores are pivotal components of machinery from an era preceding the Great Frost. These are essential in upgrading the generator and constructing advanced buildings. Alright. New Londoners demands met. Cool. Find the permanent source of fuel outside the city. But isn't this... Isn't this a... This is not a permanent solution? Okay. Okay, I may need to build another thing, but first I need to get a factory so that I can produce goods.
Don't shield your apprentice from the dangerous aspects of your job. This is how...
Delegates. Cooldowns. Worker shifts. Machine-centric shifts. To put less pressure on the workers. Yep. But I don't need negotiating.
Hear ye, hear ye. The eyes have it.
Cool. I still need to search for a permanent solution to my problem. Yes. Facekeepers support the steward. Devoted relations. Steward, good news. Due to good relations with the Faithkeepers, they conduct ceremonies to soothe the populace and ease tensions. They think it will help solidify your rule. If we want their continued support, we should maintain their approval. As long as relations with the Facekeepers are devoted, their performing ceremonies will remain active. Tensions is decreased. Cool. Nice. Pretty nice. Stockpiles depleted. Steward, the stockpiles of materials the captain has gathered have run out. After so many years, our resources in the pit are growing barren. Current output will satisfy some of the demand, but problems will mount over time. We must reach for new deposits, otherwise the city and us will suffer. Yep, that's what I'm working on. That's what I'm currently working on. Yep. Woo! Look at that. One machine over here has increased all my materials, and we have surplus of those materials. Damn, those factories are extremely important in this game. Really important. Now I need to worry about the food, then I need to worry about the goods. 91% of the goods have arrived.
The steward...
There you go. I can make an industrial... Well, that's bad. That's very expensive. That's very, very expensive, and we need many more things to worry about. 199 murdered? What the fuck is going on in my city? What the hell?
Steward.
the hell is going on with my city? I need 180 stamps, and I need them now. Trust is fallen. Yep. Resources nearly depleted. Deposits run low. Students, some of the coal deposits in the district will soon run out. The Faith Keepers and the New Londoners believe they can use explosives to access deeper veins of coal. The Frostlanders say we should send children for mist ore in the tighter tunnels. Some did this as kids themselves in the abandoned mine outpost and they survived unscathed. Should we support any of the ideas to extend the outposts? Access to lower levels with explosives. Available coal in all deposits will increase by 10%. Alright. Volunteer children, mostly from Frostlander families, will work in the new narrow tunnels. Available coal in all deposits will increase by 15%. We should not take any drastic actions. There must be other fuel sources out there. Coal deposits will remain at current levels. If you send the child murderers as volunteers over the mines, I would be perfectly fine with it, but unfortunately they are not honorable. You know, they have murdered other children of their kind, so they're not going to be the ones to risk their lives. Not the little demon criminals, no. The hardworking, you know, good children will be in danger, so no. Avoid all risk. We must launch expedition over there. What is this? We need a new and stable source of heat. The new London, well, we don't have a new stable source of heat, so there's that.
The Evolvers encourage you to skip temples.
Industrial District, fuckingly. 1, 2, 3... Wait a moment. I can do it over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. Nice. 180 fucking... Industrial districts. Wait. Salvaging factory, large facility using discarded prefabs. Did I fuck up? No, because extraction is yellow, housing is blue, industrial is red. So I think I'm good. I just need 180 heat stamps. Alright. Alright. Okay. Demands and requirements. Yep, I know all about that. Demands and requirements. Production of goods. Damn, that's not even close. But I can build... Yeah. Yeah. Red is industrial. So build over here and try to bring up the goods availability. Hopefully. It's negative 42. It's now 2. Okay. Now I need to expand a bit more to 3. And then with the expansion, I would guess that would elevate my my thing more. So now I need to worry about housing. Mel Sinkfield, housewife. Little Joey's been coughing all night. His forehead's as hot as the generator. It's them Turners. I know it's them. They got that new flu. And here they are, scrolling about the neighborhood, carrying on with their business. They're killing people, that's what they're doing. Oh please, Lord Almighty, I can't stand to lose another child. Someone's gonna get through them. The lack of law regulating contagion prevention is causing tensions to rise throughout the city. Alright. I propose a new law. Society, rule, city, welfare, contagion preventions, law, contagious people will be placed in quarantine and cared for by the city in the dedicated accommodation. Shelter demand per capita is slightly increased. Disease is significantly decreased. Okay, that's good. Infectious badge. Contagious people will be required to wear a specific badge that allows others to limit their interactions with them if they deem it appropriate. It's not gonna solve anything. Tension is slightly increased. Disease is decreased. I will propose this. Vote. The majority is with me, so I think I'm good. Yep, I'm good.
The proposed law has been approved.
I'm good on that front. Now I need a whole lot more houses than before. Hot houses, 50. I need that because we will run out of food at some point. There you go. Whoa! There we go. It changed. Why did it change? So now we have a surplus of goods. Crime shouldn't be a problem. Materials shouldn't be a problem. Food is a problem. Good. The patients need all the help they can provide to get better. Yes, but we need more food and more housing. I need 50. That's exactly 50 that I have. So I need to provide more food for people. And that means building hot houses. God damn it, why are they both saying different things? There you go. Research that idea. I'm constantly out of heat stamps. Constantly.
Please exercise caution, even in
Looming goal. As the captain's authority weakened, different groups started pulling the city in their own direction. New London grew, overpopulated whiteouts ruined expansion attempts, and now coal is finally running out. Without heat and shelter, people will start freezing to death. Although the captain appointed you before passing, people are anxious you're not up to the task. Prove them wrong, Stewart. Cold has risen to a concerning level. People may die to suffer frostbite. Provide shelter and heat to fight it. Tension is high, people are afraid. Alright. I will provide homes. I will provide homes. Just bear with me. Just bear with me. Okay, so it seems like you can expand to a maximum of 2, I am guessing. I am guessing for now, at least. You can, for housing, you have a maximum of 2 empty building slots. So, okay, so here's how I understand it. Adding completely new house districts gives you more housing, but expanding it, that is where it gives you slots to put in research stations and whatnots. So, alright, now I understand. Now I understand more. The issue that I have in my mind. I know what I need to do. Okay. Alright. Bioways hot house. New building. Cool. Food. Bioways hot house. 80 heat stamps. God damn it. That's very expensive.
Please give the right of way to frost-breaking teams in...
Damn, I forgot all about the scouts. They really need like a automatic message that pops up in your face saying, "Hey, asshole, you have something pending on the Frostlands." The others. In a cavern near the bay, we found a disturbing sight. Bodies in sturdy Frostland gear, nearly laid side by side and left to freeze with black oil markings over their closed eyes. A ghastly burial ritual? A map found suggests they were heading towards the old machine somewhere by the desolate coast. A machine will require a source of fuel. We should investigate. Where? Desolate coast. What is this? Fishing village. A community of Frostlanders are eking out a pitiful living off moss and small fish. With no furnace, they survive by sleeping shoulder to shoulder under thick layers of fur. They would undoubtedly prefer to live in New London. Well, not yet. Hold on there. Hold on. Desolate coast. Save. Launch expedition. What is this? I can't do anything about that. Alright, we are progressing through the story. That is good. That is good. Ouch, my finger. The fucking spindles. Mrs. Boss Lady keeps joking I'll fall asleep and get woken up by a prince. I don't get it. If a prince comes near me, I'd rob him blind, then make him to do the bloody spinning. But it's alright. Gonna beat my record today. Nice strong yarn. Auntie Maple says if I can weave, I can work with her at the mill. Beats freezing in the streets. Family apprenticeship promises a better future for the children of the city. Alright. I hope you're not one of those murderers, because if you are, I'll sign a law that every murderer needs a public execution and you'll be first on the list. One of the first on the list. Ba-da-ba-bum. I need 80, right? There you go. 80. Bio-waste. There you go. Food for everybody. This is completed. How much to expand? 50 heat stamps. Alright. I can do it. Now we have good food. Alright. We got food. Dun, dun. Dun. There you go. More houses incoming. This is about to go down. That's prefabs. Alright. There are other ways to get prefabs. $40 heat stamps left. What is isolated children? Supported quarantine. Stuart, there are some complaints about quarantine policy. Forced separation from loved ones is it's difficult for all when they have to go into quarantine. It's especially hard for parents whose children are quarantined alone. One such mother comes to a quarantine facility every day asking to be allowed in to take care of her son. He's deathly afraid of being alone. He can't cope without me, she pleads. Should we allow healthy parents into the facility with their sick children? Supported quarantine marginally decreases the percentage of active workers. Fine. Fine. But I need to sign a healthcare, a welfare rule. Basic necessities, let's see. I can put 2 of these, right? No common rules. We have no agreed upon to handle contagious people. This is becoming a source of... Do I need... Is there 1 or 2 things that I could do at the same time? Probably just 1 thing that I can do at the same time. So, okay, let's see. Basic necessities such as food, rations, basic clothing are provided without compensation, but practices can differ from place to place. Free essentials based on availability. The city will ensure that all citizens are provided with what they have to survive for free, including basic rations and clothing. Trust rises. Paid essentials. To foster responsibility and reward work, citizens will be charged a small fee in exchange for essentials such as basic rations and clothing. Production's efficiency is slightly increased. Heat stamps income is increased. Hey! The Faith Keepers like this, but hey, I like the Volvor's proposition. I would have to negotiate. I love the artwork that is being displayed on the right, you see, you know, the differences of what one thing is doing versus the other. And I really like that. I mean, look. If we all get what we want in life, that's cool. I absolutely support it. You know, everybody needs things, and everybody gets those things. I completely agree. But what about me? You know? What about me? You know? And by doing this, the workers are incentivized to be better at their work. So, you know, I know that a lot of people are against it. I know. But, you know, I could bend some things. Propose. I would like to negotiate with... Okay. The Faith Keepers are completely against this worldview, so I can't tell them not to vote with me. Evolvers want this, so... Wow, I have 4 delegates. Wow, amazing. The New Londoners are the majority of people, so... Vote for... What do they want? Advanced Chemical Hell House. Didn't I build the other thing, the biochemical hothouse? So no for this. Construct a building, mechanized sawmill, massive sawmill, loading frozen wood directly into the mulch. I already did this, so no. Calibrated goods factory. Factory using advanced machinery and industrial process to manufacture domestic goods with a limited workforce. Shh. Calibrated goods factory. You got it. I promise it. Let's get it into vote. Look at that. Look at that.
The eyes have it.
Suck it, Faith Keepers. Suck it. Alright, but that gives me a completely new problem. So now I need goods factories right here. Goods factory. So I need one of these two. So let's see what they propose, right? Ooh! The material requirement. What the fuck? It requires a core too? 100 heat stamps. Maybe I shouldn't have promised that. Maybe I shouldn't have promised that to them. Woo! Alright. Okay, this is complete, so remove this district. A mother's sacrifice. Supported quarantine. Stewart. Sadly, the mother whom we decided to let into the camp so that she could be with her child became seriously ill there and despite our best efforts, died. Well... Her son will soon be discharged home, where he will be able to mourn together with his father. My condolences. You shut the fuck up, Cecilia Carey. Shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up too, Easy Winston. You shut the fuck up with your revolvers. Oh, how will we manage? Oh, we will manage. We will. We will manage without her. Don't you worry about a goddamn thing. Londoners, Faith Keepers, boom. %75 over there. We're good, right? We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We do need more prefab locations. We only have a few. We only have 2 prefab locations. Actually, I need this area to be frost broken. To make necessary space for a way station. It's gonna get colder. That's always bad. Coal is running out here. Dust coal mine. I have to build a dust coal mine here, but I need to expand this first. I need 50 heat stamps.
The price of gruel has been reduced. This week only.
Let this be... There you go. Deconstructed. That's a lot of coal usage. That's not good. Okay, what about the expedition? Let's see here. Mangled cart. Among debris in the mangled cart, we found an old navigation log. We can't wander forever. If we can only get through this canyon, then we can set up permanent base next to the oil. Salvaged parts. These cores will be helpful for upgrading most of our crucial infrastructure. Come back later. Interesting. This oil cistern. That's nice. A tanker filled with oil hangs in a narrow crevice. It will be dangerous to extract without specialized equipment. Send regular workers. There's no point in taking this oil until we learn how to use it. Send mountaineers. There's no point in taking this oil. I don't know how to use it. I don't know how to use this. So. This. Old Dreadnought. Look from the, prologue. A ruined machine lies across the crevasse. Wagons spilled into the nearby snow. There are clear signs of people have come and gone from this site, even storing goods here. But what amazed our scouts was most huge quantity of reliably available oil. We could use the fuel we've been searching for. We found oil! We found it! And it's the Dreadnought from the prologue. Probably. Oil tombs. Ah. Well. On the broken shore lies an old derelict Dreadnought. It seems to have been upgraded to run on oil as it rests beside rich deposits. Perhaps the site was a refueling station. But deep in the black pools lie rows of frozen bodies, wrapped in shrouds and placed in the steel wells. Our scouts shudder at the sight. These oil deposits would surely solve our fuel needs, but we would have to desecrate these graves to access all of them. What should our teams do? Respect the dead, Let the dead lie in peace. We will only access the vacant oil deposits or remove the bodies. We need all the fuel we can if we are to survive. More oil deposits will become available. I mean, we can send them to the nearby seals. We can honor the dead by making the seals fatter. So I'm not for sentimentality or spirituality. So there are people alive who need these things, and there are people that died who don't need these things. So we gotta do what we can to survive. Black gold. Oil will save the city, but we need to adapt our generator to use it. In the meantime, we need to establish a reliable supply. It's time we settled beyond New London. Create a colony at the old Dreadnought and connect it with solid trail to New London. Only then can our supply be assured. This will save the city. Establish a colony at the old Dreadnought. And transfer at least 75 oil outposts to New London. The thing is, I don't know how to... make the things readily available for oil. So, what is this? Longing to join his wife in the beyond. 90 years old, 90 summers, well, winters more like. I've had a good life, I guess. Well, I've had a life anyway. Not everyone in the old Queen Hythe crew can say the same. I'd always thought I'd be sharing my lady's grave, but now Pete's pressuring me to donate my body to the city. Apparently, them doctors are using dead folks' skin to fix up the frostbite or something. Can't they just leave me alone? Haven't I been through enough? The lack of law regulating funerals is causing tensions to rise in the city. Funerals? Council in progress, 5 days. Funerals. Alright. Society, I am guessing. Ethics, funerals. Harvesting funerals. Funerals. Enforce no common rules. There are conflicting ideas regarding funeral practices. This is becoming a source of societal divide. Alright. Harvesting funerals. The deceased will be harvested and their body parts used to support city healthcare. Unharvested remains will be incinerated and the ashes transferred to relatives. That's pretty grim, but it does decrease disease. Ceremonial funerals. Ceremonial funerals, bodies must be buried untouched after a traditional funeral to show proper respect to the departed. Relatives must be allowed to mourn with dignity. This is the right thing to do, but this is also a right thing to do because more people will be able to survive. The thing is, there are a whole lot more people against than for. That's the problem. Trust loss resulting from death is decreased. But I'm sorry, alright, but people, we are in a blizzard catastrophe apocalyptic situation. All of us together. We're facing it together. We can only survive if the people alive are spent healthy, taken care for. And look, your ashes are going to be incinerated and preserved in a way. So it's not like your entire existence will not be remembered for. No, you will be remembered for providing for others to make life prosper when you die. So, I propose harvesting funerals. I need to negotiate. Hold on there. Hold on, wait a moment. Has active promise, so I can't do anything. How much time do I need? Let's try and sway the Frostlanders to vote for. Let's try. Enact law, durable goods. In order to make the best use of scarce resources, we will focus on producing sturdy and easily repairable goods. Goods demand per capita is slightly increased. Alright. Alright. I agree. Untreated mill. That requires a core, right? No? Recast composites factory. I think this. I will enact the next law. Too many promises. Cool. Vote for harvesting funerals. There you go.
The votes are in. The measure passes.
I know. Awesome. Look, it sucks, right? You know, but it sucks that, you know, people sensitive about it will no longer be able to rest in peace freely in their conscience, but unfortunately, but fortunately enough, we still need people alive to actually survive, so there's that. Is it complete? Connect path. Wait a moment. It's connected. It's connected. What are you talking about? It's connected already. Send colonist. Requires 20 Frostland teams. Requires trail connection to the city. Ah, this is still under construction. Cool. I didn't see that before. Humanity needs everything it can get, even our organs. Exactly. They'll cut up father. We won't bury him. Nope. We don't need durable goods. Yes, we do. The steward promises to will the city's ruin. How dare you? I have enough for another hothouse. Wait a moment. 2. Oh, this has been expanded twice. That's why. How many weeks? A lot of weeks. Bio-waste. You construct the bio-waste. We need the things. We also need the durable goods. We need more housing, apparently. Um. There you go. The goods situation is bad, but there is an empty slot. I could 180 heat stamps. My God, above. All right, send colonists. Here you go. Resource and population transfer. Oh. You can transfer resources and populations between colony and a city. To send resources, open the panel chosen by the colony direction of the resource. Sending any resource supplies limited by shipping capacity is displayed on the panel both sides. To increase the shipping capacity, construct skyways. Complete meet demand. Ah. Interesting. Huh. Construction time 15 weeks. Is it constructing? 3,000 colonists will settle here. Alright. I have no problem with that. Let's go to New London. It's under construction. It's good. It's good. We have more housing. We have more food, we have more materials, we have more goods, because 3,000 people left. That's okay. Alright.
Our elderly citizens are encouraged to
It is
their funerals.
a whole lot better to get them the fuck out of here instead of, you know, putting them in things. Okay, durable goods. What does it do? There are no defined standard for how goods are produced. In order to make the best use of scarce material, we will focus on producing sturdy and easily repairable goods. Goods demand per capita is slightly decreased, and this is mass-produced goods. In order to overcome scarcity, we will organize our production lines to increase goods production. Cool. Goods production efficiency is increased. Okay. Council in progress. This will be in the next council. Hey!
Stewart.
Stewart.
Hey! Can I bribe you? I bribed you. Alright. Is this constructed? No. Construction time 15 weeks. Alright. Oh! Oh, wait a moment. Hold on. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. I forgot the heat. I forgot the heat. That is extremely important. I forsook the heat. I forsook it. That's not good. Generator. Overdrive. Yes, Papa. Yeah, that's extremely. Extremely unfortunate. Why can I not put... Why can I not put 400 workforce required? $400 workforce required. But why did the heat scarcity suddenly shoot up in the clouds? Why? Why? Where are the materials? Boom, boom, boom. There you go. Dust coal mine. Now I can build. Now I can. God, fuck. That's due to cold. Yeah, I that completely flew over my head overnight. That thing just skyrocketed. I don't know why. Stewart, a cold wave has taken lives in the city. People were found frozen not only in the open streets, but in some houses and workplaces as well. The air is thick with grief and anger. People fear the horror of years past will return under your leadership. They want the council to ensure new laws to help them fight against this crisis. Reassuring them will be prudent. People will continue to freeze to death until cold is brought down. Trust falls. Yeah. I got a plan for that, you see. I have a plan for that. There you go. I need 400 more workforces. Boom. Requires 5 Frostland teams. That's not good. Requires 5 Frostland. It requires Frostland teams, and I don't have enough. Generator is on overdrive, so that's bad. But for now, until the fucking thing gets constructed. New Londoners demands met. New Londoners delighted when you kept your word. They now look at your rule positively. Londoner, trust improves. Cool. Now. Halfway completed. God damn. Halfway completed. That's not good. What is this? Oh, traveling expedition. Cool. It's almost completed. It's almost completed. Let's just hold on.
The Faith Keepers invite all citizens for evening prayer.
Alright. Survival. Goods. Durable goods. Propose. Vote. Just vote. I'm not gonna make any negotiations. Vote.
Hear ye, hear ye. The delegates have spoken. The law is tabled.
Ah! That was not good. I should have negotiated. I should have probably negotiated. But maybe I'll have another chance. Oil deposits. Discovered. There you go. Old Dreadnought. Oh my god. Oh. I need to manage multiple cities. I need to manage more than one of my already chaotic cities. Yeah. You have got to be joking. You have got to be joking. This game has increased in a lot of places. This game has just increased its proportions to insane degrees. Cutthroat economy, paid essentials. Well, too bad. This is what I wanted. Let's do it. Now I have charging for essentials. Some unemployed families are still unable to afford basic necessities. Work goes to the worthiest. If these people were passed up, it's their own damn fault. They should put in the work instead of expecting the city to solve their problems, claimed one Evolver's delegate. Others are measured and say we would provide them with a weekly allowance. If we can't offer them work, we will give them a budget. Up to them to use it wisely. What should we do? Allocate an allowance to those in need? Or let them fend for themselves. Damn, cutthroat economy indeed. Paid essentials provides less heat stamps income. Paid essentials remain unchanged. There you go. Allowance for all of you. Holy fuck. Wait a moment, what is this? But how do we get oil? How do we get oil? Resources. Fuel. Requires 75 oil supply in New London. Yeah, but how do we? So this game has just turned into something else. Amount 5 million. Woo. I can't go there. Housing. Goods. This game. Now I gotta worry about New London, which is already in disarray. And now I gotta worry about the old Dreadnought, which is also in disarray. Motherfucker. Okay.
Stewart.
Visions of our future. Divergent ideas. Stewart, everyone in New London is awaiting the moment we get steady supply of oil. So many fears would vanish, so many dreams made possible, but those dreams seem to be divergent. Faith keepers paint visions of an eternally warm New London, as warm as only the eldest among us remember. But evolvers want us to use this newly found power to reach out and settle remote places on the Frostland, making it our own. Both factions seem thinking about it. How to use oil reaches New London. When it does, we will have to decide. Alright. Look, man. Look. Look. Now we have oil. We have oil. So, quit your bitching. What a waste of resources. Quit your bitching and actually help everybody survive. Alright? Take the Frostlanders in. Fishing village. Now that the Frostlander had departed, we can use the village to provide fish for New London. An outpost here could increase our supply by 100 food until the deposit of that food is... Oh. New London... Yeah. There you go. Requirements 5. Yep. Well, now New London has way too much food. This will be turned off. This will be disabled, almost disabled, although not, because I still need food stockpiles, and it's better to have a lot more food than not enough food at the end of the day. We did these people are coming in 1 week and 6 days, so that's cool. I need to provide more houses for them probably. But then again, I need to worry about this also being built, so I'm going to focus on my efforts here. Housing is complete, right? What I need from this... What I need from... But I don't have enough resources. So, another salvaging factory here, so that more goods can arrive everywhere. Alright, there you go. Now go over here, get more resources. There you go. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, there you go. The demand for oil is still big, so I need to expand this area. All right. I have no more heat stamps, so I will focus my efforts here. There you go. Durable goods, durable goods. Durable goods. Oh, now. Oh, now. Oh, now you want. I'm gonna negotiate this time, but fuck. You know? We'll negotiate, we'll negotiate, we'll negotiate. Oh, hey, New Londoners, hey. Hey, this time. This time. What do you want? What do you want? Research and hold vote. Research. Blasting coal mines, synthetic composite factory. Heat overclocking. The excess heat produced by industrial machines will be re-injected back into the machines and allow them to operate at higher capacity. Yes, I will do this for you. Vote. Durable goods, better durable goods.
Hear ye.
Overwhelming.
The delegates have spoken.
Overwhelming.
The law takes it.
Frostlanders demands met. Cool. Transfer 75 oil. Unwanted destiny. Family apprenticeship. Steward, our father has come to our offices with his son. They both ask you to hear them out. This boy is not cut out for the blacksmith, said father. His knack for words, poetry. I can bend steel, but he can't stir souls. Please let him be apprenticed under someone who can teach him to use his talents. Their plea echoes the sentiment of some that family apprenticeship limits the prospects of children born into an arduous career path. What should we do? Make the law more flexible. Children who find a willing mentor shouldn't be forced to apprentice into the family. Family apprenticeship is less effective. Or stay firm. Family is the best way to preserve and pass those skills we need. This. I know. Resources. What do we need to do? Waste heat. What? Waste heat. Conversion. Alright. These two are different from these two. So, okay, heat recycling. We will redirect excess heat from the industrial machines to neighboring districts and infrastructure, increasing the heat available to the city. Heat demand in housing districts is decreased. Heat overclocking. The excess heat produced by industrial machines will be re-injected back into the machines to allow them to operate at a higher capacity. That might make them explode too. Production efficiency is increased. I need to go through this idea, but there you go. I need to do that idea first. Oh, the new people have arrived. Cool. I have 11 houses more to accommodate. What about the old dreadnought? Is it good? 50 heat stamps. Alright, there you go. 50. Expand. There you go. Event? What event? Oh. Generator wear is dangerously high. The generator. Steward, the generator stress levels are running dangerously high. We have been pushing it in overdrive for a long time now. If we do not let it cool off and rest, the pipes will burst and the core may leak or melt down. Repairing it will require significant resources, not to mention the inevitable human casualties. Overdrive has increased generator wear to a breaking point. Turn the overdrive off. I forgot this was on. I forgot it was on. But we don't need it. We don't need it anymore. We have good production. We have houses, we have food, we have materials, we have goods. Our place over at the Dreadnought is also doing good. So now for the extraction. Empty building, total output, oil, what does, huh. Interesting. Oh well. I don't know what technology does that thing, so I'm just going to build another
We have
thing.
once again installed a suggestion box in the Central District's main office building.
Cool. Now, resources. Heating. Probably that. Family duties. Steward. We have received complaints that more and more people performing maintenance duty are bringing their children with them. While it seems to boost morale, the extra fuss will also hinder efficiency. It's a bloody circus around here, where all the screaming and shrieking parents keep running after the kids and get nothing done. Complain to welder on duty. This is in line with family apprenticeship. As such, a father of 5, my lads shadow me all the time. How else are they supposed to learn? We need to weigh in. Let children participate, ban children from participating. Parents should focus on their duties in the city and not distracted by their children. Relationship with the evolvers will We should not prevent the parents from taking care of their children. All do maintenance decreases tension, but is less effective decreasing materials demand. Look, if you don't want to deal with their child, then let them deal with their child by themselves. That's all I'm gonna say. What the fuck? Oh no. What is this resource? Ah, well, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. That's pretty bad. Anyways, why is material low over there? Why? Now we are losing a whole lot of fuel. Now we are losing. Holy mother Jesus. 600 workforce. Okay. Send people.
Beware of frostbite. Keep your face and ears covered.
What is it? Waste heat conversion. Yes. Negotiate. Hold 4. Sure. Sit. Vote.
The delegates have spoken. The law takes effect.
Alright. Now I have to research another goddamn thing. Pump jacks. Oh, this is where they are. Fuck. This is where they are. I was looking for oil thing in the wrong place. God damn it.
Law is in effect.
Abel Smith, holding a bowl of soup, food, hot food, in exchange for nothing. They could have just ignored me, discarded me. I would have understood. Instead, they feed me, clothe me, smiled at me like I'm a person. I never thought I'd see the day when my city would provide for someone like me, someone who can only take. One day I thank them improper, I'll give them back. The city has made steps towards the equality. There you go. It's all about fairness over here, man. It's all about fairness. Extraction, boom, 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 boom. There you go. More workforce. Food needs to be transferred over here. 44. 80. There you go. A new fuel flows. Anticipation fills the air as the first transport of oil sent into New London to dream of a future without feeling cold. Feels surreal. To make it happen, however, we will need to modify the generator to turn on the black gold into heat. This will be irreversible. What future we build for ourselves will depend on it. We must decide. Research hydraulic jump. Wait, whoa. Hold on. What do I need to do? Chapter 2. Ambitions. Does this continue? Okay. Ambitions. People cheer as oil reaches the city, but the question remains what it means for our future. The years of suffering are coming to an end. Their leaders are about to shout across the city squares with the gift of oil and light of the furnace. We can defeat the frost and build a warm paradise. Let us improve the blessed engine and pump oil until the snows of the city melt forever. However, the evolvers disagree. The frost is our reality. What Faith Keepers lecture is only foolish, is hubris. We can't wait for New London's generator to rust. We have to adapt to this world, settle and repopulate the Frostland. Choose the direction to lead the city. Defeat the frost. Faith Keeper will approve of this decision. Evolvers will disapprove of this decision. Unlock oil pumps generator upgrade that uses only oil. Unlocks the ability to exploit unlimited deep deposits. Evolvers will approve of these decisions. Faith Keepers will disapprove of this decision. Unlock the adapted pumps generator upgrade that uses any fuel. Unlocks unlimited outpost Frostland settlements. Interesting. Huh. With the embrace, we will be able to stay at different places at any given time just in case something goes wrong. Or we would play tower defense, hold up ourselves, and try to defeat the frost. I will play this as a Frostpunk 1 player. I will defeat the frost. Defeat the frost. We first need to upgrade the generator with oil pumps and use the new fuel. Then we must research and further upgrade the generator with surplus injectors to make New London warmer than ever before. Newfound oil can also help us reach previously inaccessible deep deposits which will not run out. We may tap into them for the security of the city. Oil pumps generator upgrade is unlocked and available to be built. Melting deep deposits and generator upgrades research are unlocked. Nice! The steward promised... Wait a moment. The steward promised... I didn't see that. Anyways. So... Cool. The game continues. So the game continues. And it seems like all the chapters in the story mode are not like they are not like Frostpunk 1 where you have one scenario and then you have another scenario and then you have another scenario in their own stories. It seems like New London will be the only story mode and the only scenario in the game. If that is the case, I'm a little bit disappointed, because compared to Frostpunk 1, I think there is much more different kinds of stories in there with their different kinds of scenarios, and in here, the game only launched with one scenario, and that I don't particularly like, but I don't particularly hate either. So it's good that there's a longer story of a scenario, but you know, at this point, at this time, I would have already defeated A New Hope in the Frostpunk 1 scenario, so... But, I'm still liking the game. My mind exploded with juice, knowing that I needed to manage the old Dreadnought and New London at the same time as two different settlements. You know, in Frostpunk 1, whenever you made a settlement in there, it was all automatically done for you. You know, the settlers there never got sick, they always had food, they took care of themselves in the cold, in the frost, in the storms. But now, now it's a different kind of story. Now, it's completely different. So, I like that part of the game, but I still don't like that they took away the small city builder element of Frostpunk 1. I don't like that part, but they supplemented with the other things outside of Frostpunk 1 that weren't there, so I like that in Frostpunk 2. So, anyways, I'll end it for now, for today. I've been talking for a long time. I've been recording for a long time. This all will be in one episode. It probably should have been a stream, but nah. I'll edit it, and it's going to be like 3 hours of showtime. But it's pretty fun. It's just I have some problems with it, but those problems are supplemented by other things that I like. So it's a mixed bag, but I still like the game. Thank you everybody so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you on the next one.